Hi, welcome back to our in time tips, and I want to introduce you to our 4 ducks, and their names are, the beige one is Trump, right there, Trump and Doodles and Noodles and Daffy. And they're all boys, so I call them the Bowery Boys. We got them when they were young little ducklings, and there was no way of telling whether they were male or female, so we just handpicked them out at the went to Tractor Supply and got them there. So that's our 4 ducks, and sometimes they get little visitors of other ducks in our pond in the back, which there's no signs of them today, but they show up eventually. There's an egret way over there. I don't know if you could see it, but that's an egret way at the end. And we get cranes and all types of ducks, and actually hawks and eagles too as well. So then we just put a little house up over here, which is it could be for ducks, or it could be for any kind of bird actually. And this was made by someone. My husband didn't make it, but he could probably do a better job than who made this. Anyway, this is for birds or ducks, and inside the back opens up, and inside there's a place for eggs, and there I put corn for feeding to welcome whoever wants to make their home, and on top there's some feedings as well for birds and such. So we have a friendly homestead that welcomes other animals, and this is for the ducks. We have an enclosure here to keep them safe from other animals, and this is a dog house actually, and we keep them in there at night safe, and I just put the gate up in front of the door at night and let them out in the morning. So we put it in, and the top opens up, so I clean it out once a week. And then I put a little pool for the ducks to swim in. So they go swimming in their little pool. As you see, they like going in their house for safety and to get out of the sun. Come on, say hi. But they're pretty friendly, and they're very domesticated. There goes Trump. And they like going in their little pool. I'm not quite sure which one leads the pack. But that's our ducks for today. And if you're planning on getting any ducks of your own, you have to make sure that they're safe away from eagles and any kind of predators, that snakes and what have you. I put cayenne around their housing, and I put mothballs under their house and in their house that keeps away the snakes. So little tips like that helps to keep them safe. They eat corn, cracked corn, and I put in a little bit of the chicken feed for their vitamins into their feed, and I make sure they have a little bit of grass to digest their food. They like grass to eat their grass, and so that's what their diet maintains. They love sticking their beak in the mud, but that's how they get the sand from the ground, and that helps digest their food as well. So nature basically takes care of them in that regard. But they're very domesticated. They can't fly because they're too fat, and they can't fly, so they're very dependent on people. They're a Pekin type of duck, so they're very domesticated and rely on people keeping them safe. So they're really not for food. They're basically a pet. So they're not a wild duck. And they're very trainable. They can follow you around and actually be a great pet. I've seen where people put even a diaper on and kept it in the house, but that's going to extreme. So you can have these little critters here, these little creatures, God's creatures, as pets, and they would be sufficient, but not for apartment living or for small dwelling. So they like to have their space, and as you see, they love the mud. I try to keep straw down, but they like eating straw. So this is the Bowery Boys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching our YouTube on In Time Tips. God bless.